guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm getting suited up to get out into the hives again. It's been a little, almost 2 weeks, well, a week and a half since I did my formic acid treatment, and this is the first chance I've had to be able to get back in and just do a regular hive inspection. So that's all we're doing right now. I had a video, I hopefully by the time I post this have shared it, but we did a honey extraction. We did about almost 50 pounds of honey that we got out of I almost said all 3 hives, but we really only got honey out of the original 2. The flow hive is not producing yet, and I don't expect it to until next year. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing right now. It's going to take me a couple more minutes to finish getting suited up, but let's get into this. All right, here we are with Amidala. She'll be our first one. Oh, okay, so she's tight. Lots of bees up top. I'm gonna keep them back in the shade today because it's really hot. It's been a little bit, and it's been really, really hot, so they have sealed this thing right up tight. Oh, and it looks like my board is actually coming apart. That could be a problem. Oh, okay, yep. They have propolized this entire thing. I'll have to repair that. I'm just going to start digging in because this looks really crazy. Oh, it smells so good. So much honey in here. This is beautiful. Okay. Now I have room to move. I don't have a queen excluder on this one, so I actually could have brood in here. I don't think I will, but I might. Nope. No brood. Lots of honey. Oh, completely capped over here. Look at that. Look at that. Just beautiful. I reserved any hopefulness for another honey harvest this year because I just felt so lucky to have this first one. But looking at this, I'm starting to wonder. Of course, it will depend on what the lower boxes look like, but fully capped, 100% capped. That's one. And that one's fully capped as well. fully capped. All right, this next one I can see empty comb on the top of it. But except for that, it's capped. Checking that empty comb for eggs. I don't see any. I'll have to get that later. Okay. All right. So far, I'm going to say that this is 100% drawn and full. I'd say it's more than 70% capped, honestly, so far. But obviously, like I said, we cannot celebrate or make decisions until we've seen everything below. Like if this is all the honey that this colony has, then we won't take any, but that is full. Just want to peek at that from the back. That's 100% full. That one's full. And this one is not full, just like this one over here. There's one side that they're still working on. All right, I'm going to take this box off and continue to look for brood. I'm looking for swarm cells as well. I want to make sure that these guys aren't thinking about swarming because they're so stinking full. Okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to try to put this one that's not drawn out yet in the middle. We want to force them to fill it and cap it. So we'll put it right in there. Hopefully I've got enough room. Yep. And there we go. All right, this box is going to be crazy heavy. And very propolized, I expect, just like the cover was. Okay. All right, so I'm seeing lots of honey here as well. This frame is not filled out. Go ahead and move, girls. Filling with a little bit of nectar so far. I don't see any eggs. No other signs of brood. Okay. nectar, honey, nectar, and bread. I just saw a dead bee with pollen on it. Nectar and honey. Yep, nectar and honey. This looks like it's capped honey all on one side. The bees are being very gentle right now, very calm. There's nectar on the bottom of this one. Ooh, this side is fully capped. I think this might be year 2 for this frame. You can see it's kind of oranging a little bit. It's not as beautiful white as those other combs up top. But this side here has that little bit on the very bottom of the frame that they haven't capped yet, but it looks like it's full of nectar. Oh, I'm sorry, baby girl. You got right in the way. Honey and nectar. Okay, I'm not sure. I think those are drone cells on the bottom. They're very small. I'm gonna go ahead and cut them off. But I don't think they're evidence of a queen cell. I'm going to use a little smoke. We're getting quite full up here. This is all honey right here. This is all honey. They started to bind these frames together with comb in the middle. Lots of honey. So far, second box is completely full of honey. I really haven't seen any brood yet. That one frame that looked like maybe it was brood, possibly some drone on the bottom. This is all honey too, I can tell. Yep, honey. Getting towards the outside, I wouldn't expect to see anything else but honey now, but I've only got 2 more, so I'm gonna peek. Nectar and honey. Nectar and honey. Last frame. All right, so this is full of nectar on one side, about half full of nectar on the other. I do not see any eggs or brood. All right, so now we'll go ahead and put these back. Being very careful to mitigate crushing bees as much as possible. So far I haven't seen like any sign of like hive beetles or anything concerning. Which parasites or other things that you look for while you're doing your hive inspections. There. That was a kamikaze bee. He just wouldn't get out of the way. She was like, no, I will not yield. All right, that last one in. All right, that's beautiful. All right, this is where I hope that I'll start seeing brood, because these two bottom boxes are brood boxes. Okay, this one feels very light just off the get-go. Oh, and I see brood. This one doesn't really have, maybe a little bit of brood. Yeah, there's some larvae in here in the middle. I'll see if I can get it on camera. It's right down there in the bottom. But this next one, actually, hold on. I want to look and make sure that I don't have the queen on here before I shake it. Okay, that looks like maybe that might have been the beginnings of a queen cell. All right, I don't see her on here. One more look. Nope. All right, so lots and lots of brood on this one. This whole thing is full of it. Oh. Okay, I think these guys are getting ready to swarm. I'm going to try to take a picture of this. Looks like there's royal jelly in there to me. So they've started one. I'm gonna take that off. Just some cells on the bottom that I'm pretty sure are drones, but just in case they were thinking about making a swarm cell. Alright, so lots of brood. I'm looking carefully for the queen. She could be anywhere now. And there she is, right there. Oh, she's cheeky. Whenever I see a queen and I don't keep track of her, I always get nervous that when I'm moving boxes around that I could damage her. I mean, okay. Well, we're just going to be extra careful because we are anyways, but okay, lots of larvae in here, lots of larvae, tons of capped brood. I don't see her. I'm looking down in and I can see the formic patties that I left in here. They've tried to make work of them, but they're still in there, pretty much intact. Not seeing any swarm cells down here on the formic treatment at least. This is honey, I can feel it. Probably all honey, but mostly. Same over here. This is all honey. Pretty sure of it. Yep, a little bit of damaged comb there. It's all honey. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna lift this box off here. The bottom box is the last box. I'm gonna take off the formic. This outer one is all honey on the back. Lots of bread. I don't see her. I'm gonna look again. So this hive looks amazing. I saw everything that I needed to in here. I'm gonna put her back together. I did find her, I didn't really find any eggs, but like I said, we just came off of a formic treatment. She might have slowed down in her egg production. There's tons of larvae and lots of capped brood, so they're not in any trouble at this point. The only thing I wanna do is I wanna look into whether or not that cell that I took off is actually a swarm cell, and if it is, they'll make another one. So I need to decide how I'm going to deal with that, and that's kind of new to me, so I need to do a little research, but I got to do something soon for it before they actually decide to swarm it. That's what their mission is. Okay guys, I'm gonna call it for today. Today is very hot. I decided since it's the middle of the day that I was gonna at least try to do this one and see how it went. It took a long time because I had some unexpected stuff, so I feel like I kept them open too long, and I'm looking and the sun is out bright, and I just don't want to risk it for either of us, honestly. It's super hot today, so I'm gonna save my other 2 hive inspections for maybe tomorrow after work. It might be this weekend. I hope it's not that long because I haven't been in there for a couple of weeks now. But thanks again for watching, and I hope you come back for more. Bye.